Well. What have we here? It's a third of the Fantasy Finals. I mean, Final Fantasy 3. Last time we played Final Fantasy 2, we finished that one off quite well. Now, we're going to become Onion Knights. That's right, we're knights made out of onion. At least that's what the thumbnail entails. New game. Oh, wait! Welcome! A step back from Final Fantasy 2, potentially, depending on what you believe in, as these characters are ripe for the naming and they have no official names. Hoorays! Which means either coming up with random shit, going for some kind of rhyming theme, or whatever you happen to feel like. This was the bit that was making me be a bit like, I don't know, because I don't know the naming conventions. What do we do with Final Fantasy 1? Actually, I'm just gonna go quickly check, actually. Playlists. Final Fantasy 1. What was my naming convention? Let's see, let's go into a menu. Oh yeah, I did Ein, Zwei, Drei and Wir. Okay. Okay, right, okay, let's think. I know. Tim. We'll call the green one Sim. Tim, Zim. Ever so funny as we go for this. I think this will work. I think this works. Tim, Wim, Zim, and Dim. Our beloved Onion Knights. Do you want to start with these names? Yes. If we suddenly have to restart the whole game, then that's on me. Into the silence, one the Gorgons prophesied, the great earthquake was only the beginning. The tremors tore the land asunder. The crystal sources of the world's light were swallowed into the depths as monsters emerged from the chasms. Blah, blah, blah. Yet there was nothing compared to the catastrophe to come, as they didn't realize that tsunami was on its way. Something fathomless, ominous, and laden with sorrow looms on the horizon. But hope is not yet gone completely. 4 souls will be blessed with the power of light, and so it shall begin. As I opened my window, because I forgot to go do that. You'd be surprised how nice what's in the other one. 4 orphaned youths raised by to Papa in the rural village of or even of the metal. They came across a cave, one of the very same that formed when the crystals were lost to the earth. And so these 4 idiots, what started as a simple game of exploration, became so much more. Look at all these chests. Huzzah! Ah, crap. As I was saying, those idiots decided to jump down a hole. Or they fell. Or some kind of earthquake. Well, landslide. Well, cave-in? Ouch! Looks like we fell through a sinkhole. Now what do we do? You sure this is a good idea? Maybe we can climb out. You wanted to go exploring. Don't be such a scaredy cat. Unfortunately, I can't tell which one's actually talking. Hey, quit squabbling, you two. We need to find a way out of here. And so they're walking. I'm not touching anything at the moment. It would appear that we're in a cave and... gods! Goblins! So at the moment we have no items. Apparently we can change our equipment, which isn't much, but... Oh. Well, quit on one goblin makes perfect sense. They jumped that you don't have much life. So, no, that's fine. We can do that easily. Oh, what were those monsters doing here? We're in way over our heads. Let's get out as fast as possible. We're now in control of our party. These are Onion Knights, and as you can tell, as I've been saying repeatedly while playing Final Fantasy 2, we go back to the ever fun MP system of the first game. Oh wait, did I say fun? I mean annoying, as it makes me not want to play as any of the mage classes. even if they're really good. But yes, for the time being, all we have access to is a knife, and apparently our party has leather caps and vests to begin with. And there is a job bit, but it's currently greyed out, and if we look at the stats, they all start the exact same. Really, just truly blank slates. You could theoretically turn them all into various different states of quite goodness or quite badness, depending on what level ups you get and what classes you have, what jobs you happen to turn them into at a point in time. I will just take them for speed to 1, and a chest with a potion in it, and a leather shield. We get to choose which one we want to equip the leather shield in. The leather shield on. We'll go for 10 for now. There's only one level. There's only one leather shield. Can't split it 4 ways. Huh? What is it? There's something strange about that rock. It's not just a boulder. It's a rock. Now that you mention it. Pressing it opens a doorway. Lovely stuff. And we get a second leather shield. Well, Wim, you get a leather shield. And he gets 4 goblins. And we missed. Which means, oh, only 1 damage, okay. Tim may be dumb, but he managed to do a decent job there, I guess. We're in Altar Cave. We got an Antarctic wind. It allows us to deal ice damage before we have access to Blizzard, which is good. And a potion. Ah, we've been ambushed. That's not good. I was about to say, some blue whips and a carbuncle. Man, they get a massive glow up over time. All the enemies here in this cave are very basic and very easy to deal with. Just obviously, there's not much you can do healing wise unless you want to use those potions now. Because, well, we haven't got much going for us, so... A potion! Hooray! There's a spring! Yeah, but why is it such an odd colour? Let's take a sip. I'm not really sure about this. Yeah, I got this great idea. There's this mysterious water here. Oh, like, just moments later, just throwing up nearby it. But the wellspring heals. Wow, I feel fertilised. Okay, our allies are back, and we have all our health and MP, even though we have no MP because we're hard to have MP at this point. Really, there is nothing else for me to really do except press the X button and attack these goblins. I would go out, but I want my phone to charge, so... Level up, and also Tim, Wim, and Sim's job has increased. Yeah. But they all leveled up, so we can just immediately do that, since we're here. Oh yeah, I should probably config, boost, skill. We'll keep the job progression XP at 1 times for the time being. If I need to up them for any reason, I will. But yeah, up we go. Welcome to the Wind Crystal Room. So obviously, naturally, we're about to find the Earth Crystal. Rather, shadowy spirits attack. What's going on? A malicious force attacks the party. To the surprise of no one. And I'm going to take a sip of my tea. Behold. A land turtle. Now we actually have 2 Antarctic winds for ice damage if we so decide to use them. Otherwise it is literally just attack. We do somewhere between 7 and 10 damage, or just miss completely, so you know, and it deals about 7 damage. Okay, so to be fair, this is we yet to get access to this. So the land turtle isn't going to be the hardest fight ever, oh my god, kind of territory. But it's certainly going to deal damage. Hey, there we go. Not too bad actually. Went right. No, pardon me. But having now murdered a land turtle, ooh, shiny crystal. The crystal shines brightly. You 4 have been chosen. The chosen onions, you could say. Whoa, that crystal is talking. We're all high as fuck, clearly. Oh, pardon me. I give unto you the last of my light, and with it the last hope of a fading world. As things stand, light will soon disappear, and the balance of the world will be destroyed. Oh, that's not good. Accept the light into your hearts, and the crystals will grant you unimaginable strength. You have been chosen to be the bearers of our final chance at hope. You cannot allow light to fade from the world. The party is enveloped in a bright light. Ah, it's blinding! Ah! And by God, my room is very bright. Then again, it's quite sunny today. Within the light, the will of the crystal surged through them. They decided to accept their destiny. What is their destiny? Insert some song about destiny. And so began a journey to dispel the darkness and return light to the world. No points for guessing the villain of this game. The young heroes received the crystal's power. Maybe because I actually already did this in Final Fantasy XIV technically. So, you know. And with it, the world's last light of hope. Warrior, monk, white mage, black mage, and red mage are now available. That's why all of them, except for thief, are available now. Hooray! Of the original of the classes you could be in Final Fantasy 1. How lovely. Step onto the magical signal to be transported to the surface. Embrace your destiny, warriors of light. And with that, you've gained Hope of the Wind trophy or achievement, depending on what you're playing on, or if you're playing on the Switch. Nothing at all, because fuck you if you want achievements. I'm not saying Nintendo should introduce achievements. I think I'm actually fine with that not being the case. I don't want to have to make myself look like I'm not a good Pokemon player by never getting a load of achievements. But anyway, we are now able to go into the job menu. Ooh, fancy that. So yes, currently, as we can see here, and yeah, they use the same spices from Final Fantasy 1, because of course they do. The Onion Knight is able to equip pretty much most things, most stuff, but they're kinda shite. Very shite actually, and this is based off of the original Final Fantasy 3, so they remain shite. I think the DS version that came out in America before the original version ever had any version, they did give them a bunch of stuff. And you can hear the music if you saw the Final Fantasy 14 streams that I've done, or played Final Fantasy 14. You may recognise these songs a little bit. Fucking Nintendo fans. But anyways, Warrior can equip pretty much everything the same here. This is probably your more standard affair of tanking things to the face. Monk can utilise nunchucks. White mage is for your white magic, black mage is for your black magic, and red mage is for a myriad of both, but can also equip a whole bunch of stuff as well. So for the time being, we'll just make Tim a warrior, Rim a monk, Sim a white mage, and Dim a black mage, who can duel with knives and all this stuff. So, because we don't have any staffs, you see. But we can go into you. Why, if it isn't you four rascals, where are you running off to? What's that? Saving the world? Only getting a bit old for make-believe. The wellspring water from the sanctuary can restore the health of those who receive the light of the crystal, even from the brink of death. Lovely stuff. If you want to use an item, just select it from the list when it appears. Why not use a potion on me to try it out? Alright. By gum! That cured my aching back! Thank you, youngsters. Here, take this with my regards. We received Echo Herbs. Lovely stuff. The elders await you inside. Seems that Dawn sensed what befell you all. He always did have a strong connection with the spirit world. Crap. Alright, time to answer for our crimes. Yes, the spirits have told me exactly what befell you. Now go speak Geraldo to Papa. I believe he has some words of wisdom for you. After a quick spanking session, Just, you boys went to the cave? How dare you? How dare you? How dare you? It's to Papa, the elder who raised the 4 orphans. To Papa, we... I know. To think that you 4 would be chosen by the light. Tim, Wim, Sim, and Dim. You must understand that such a meeting was no mere chance. The crystal willed you to it. Such is its power. Your souls have been touched by light. You cannot let the strength you've been granted go to waste. You must depart at once and seal away the powers of darkness. It's Nina, a motherly figure to the 4 orphans. Take care on your journey. You know how I worry so. And then it's Homac, one of the town elders. In order to understand the power you've been granted by the crystal, you need to be true to your heart. So obviously one thing we'll need to definitely do is go and buy some stuff. But first things first. The staff symbol for Poisoner. We'll get Poisoner because it makes sense to do so. You never know when poison might strike. And it goes into here and you just teach them. So you can teach all of them basically Poisoner if you really wanted to. But really you only really will give it to your White Mage / Red Mage because, well, everyone can use it. Meanwhile in the armory, everyone can wear some of these things. Oh, it goes for 2. I wonder. So leather armor. Oh, what the? Oh, the bronze braces are arms in this one. Okay, so we can go for leather armor on the other 2. Yeah, because it just ups defense, so that's useful. I kind of want the idea of a leather shield being just because that's I'm gonna have them as definitely hoping to take the damage. Inside the weapons shop, we can find ourselves a dagger. I'll happily get one for the Black Mage. A longsword, happily get one for the warrior. A staff, happily get one for the White Mage and that as well. And there is bows and wooden arrows we can also get if we so decide to. Right, let us also go here. There is a whole bunch of stuff on there. Now if we go onto the map, we can actually see chests and items. And so behold, our world map. Yeah, it's quite small, isn't it? Kind of downgraded a little bit here. But we can see items. Oh, and Altar Cave has a whole bunch of additional chests. Maybe go look for them later. So, hidden items are just that, they're hidden. Ah, found one right here. There's a potion. So that does mean that we have to go looking around for them if we so decide to find them. There's also a piano, we can play that. I don't like my routine. Do 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 do. Simple enough. Ah, and we found a hidden passage. Oh my, you're a tenacious bunch to find me in here. Tell you what, I'll give you my secret potion stash. Just check the well. Well, look at here. We found some treasure that involves a bunch of potions. Hooray. Thank you, kind old lady. Now that gives us 3 of the 8 chests that are around here, so it's worth looking around. Aha! A potion. I'm picking flowers. You do you, flower girl. You do you. There is a building up here. So it does mean that we need to check more of our corner. What the goblins! Goblins have invaded the town! And I missed horribly. We did it. We killed the goblins. Oh, so apparently goblins can spawn around in this bit. See that candle farthest to the right? It's actually the switch for a hidden door. Ow. Ow. Not happy, because it's actually a switch. So I might as well just check these. An antidote. And another antidote. Hooray! And inside here we find treasure of leather. Oh, a dagger. Cure! Cure! Hooray! Oh crap, I really did waste my money on a bunch of these things. Oh wells. But no, cure, we couldn't get in the magic store. Obviously, whoever you're selecting to be your white mage, give them the bloody cure before you do anything else, because now you can heal. Well, assuming you have MP, you can heal. Is there a hidden item here? There is, a potion. Wow. Preemptive strikes. So I do notice that my dual-wielding black mage is only doing one attack. That's another change they did between Final Fantasy 2 and Final Fantasy 3, at least within the Pixel remasters, is now you're not dual-wielding, doing 2 attacks at the same time. Grumble, moan, grumble, moan. You are not the innkeeper. You are you an innkeeper? No, you just sell antidotes. This means... Can I... Oh, I can just rest for free. Sweet. The party is well rested. Now we can see some of our MP. 5 MP. Lovely stuff. Now we haven't actually gotten any black magic yet, so the black mage job is kinda useless. But anyways, more goblins. The way Monk works is a quite simple affair where at the end of the day they'll deal potentially more damage with their fists or something, but in the early going, sometimes the nunchuck actually is a good idea. We're also seeing definite difference in stats, both in what they get on level up and what they have based on their class. So now we're back in the Altar Cave. We can see that there are indeed more treasures to be had that we did not get our hands on. I'm gonna say this, I feel like some of my people here are being a lot more inaccurate than I want them to be. But anyway, money! And more money! Hooray! Heading down into B2, we can see that this is where the troublesome beings were before they fell into a hole. Didn't even grab the loot, so I have to now go down here on my own accordance. Boo! For some bronze braces, another longsword. I really did buy some stuff I didn't need by now. Multiple longswords. Man, you know what? In a way, that's actually not too bad. I could obviously switch black mage into black mage. Give it poisoner or another cure if you find that as well. Before we actually get like black magic and all that, because we may have just gone black magic. We have. It's sleep. We'll give it to our black mage. Not sure how well it's going to really be utilised, but we can show it off potentially. And can my warrior stop missing things? Oh, there we go. We tried using sleep and it didn't work. But to be fair, all the enemies here were dealing only 1 damage because we're going. For those who prefer, these are designed for when you don't have jobs, so... We'll hop on back out of the cave. We'll rest in here once we're out there. And then we'll start heading south as a way of stemming progression, unlike in Final Fantasy 2 where you had access to quite a good amount of the world without needing to do all that much. This game has this slight thing called we know how to stop progression. Now, Final Fantasy 1 you couldn't explore as much as you'd think. I still find it funny the moment you get the canoe you can technically go get Holy into That's just because you can just turn the counters off and get to Mysidia way too early. Anyway, to the south, there's these things called mountains in our way, and hey, look, a settlement and a bit of a desert. Heading in here, welcome to Kazus. A person by a fire. It's a campfire. Yes, we know what that is. Oh, sorry, I thought you might be ghosts too. While travelling from the west, I came upon this accursed town. I'd stay away from the inn if I was you. It's full of ghosts. Oh no, ghosts. Oh, hey, in passage. I wasn't trying to look for one. Hidden item tool? Yay, a staff. Moving around here. A mythful helm. Ooh. And Zeus's wrath. No, pardon me. I ain't gonna say no to a mythful helm at this point. Ooh. It means that there's definitely a lot better getting mythful. No, pardon me. Well, I revived all my KO allies, but they were KO'd. Anyways, heading into the... Oh. The Jinn's curse turned all the villagers into this. Ah, crap. Fucking Jinns and their curses. If we go into the inn, which the guy said not to do, only a mythful wing made in Kazus can contain the Jinn's power. That is why the Jinn cursed this town. Ah. The Jinn had been trapped in the sealed cavern since the Great Earthquake, but now he's awakened. Ooh, that's not so good. Well, I wanted to have my beautiful complexion back. Fair enough. Townfolk made a mythful wing for Princess Sewa of Castle Sasune. Once, if we only could borrow it. Yeah. Sid's the name. We found the Sid of the game. Hooray! I'm from Kana, but a boulder in Nerve Valley is blocking my way home. Now I'm stuck here. Figured I'd spend the night at the inn and then this happened. What's my wife gonna say? Say, want to take my airship for a spin? It's parked under the desert in the west of town. In return, think you can do something about this here predicament? You learned where to find Sid's airship. It's in the desert to the west. That small patch of sand. Hooray! If we look up here, is there any items? Actually, are there any items? There's 2 more items and no chests. Oh, we found everything else so far. Lovely stuff. And yes, there are achievements for getting all the hidden items in the game. Have fun. Is a building here that has nothing to it other than a potion. And ow. I love how we can keep touching flames. It's so funny. But anyway, there is another area in here. There is the Mythful Mines. We can waltz down into here and... oh. Ah, look! It's poison. Well, we barely managed to beat 1. Oh, we managed to hit that one. Hello. The skeletons, though. Yep, that's death. So... that got multiple of my party members up to level 5. That's the count was off for a second. So there is actually, like, there's what appears to be a switch there, but we can't use it. So clearly we come back here later. We also learned our lesson now, because now we've got a party member that's 2 levels lower than the others. That's on me. I did a bad job. So yes, the Mythful Mines are indeed a thing and all that. If you really want to go in there, maybe you can potentially do a bit of grinding. So anyways, let's head into the desert and try and find Sid's airship. Oh hey, we found it. I didn't even finish my sentence and we found it. It was just in and out. Lovely stuff. Behold! We've already got on an airship. Man, that was quick. But sadly, there's a slight issue. We can't go over this boulder. All these mountains. This, in fact, in reality, this airship is kind of shite. There is a cave over here. And, by Jove, is that a castle? Why, let us go in there. Welcome to Castle Sasune. The Jinn's curse turned everyone in the castle into ghosts. I was only spared because I was out on a mission at the time. If we had a mythful wing, we would be able to seal away the Jinn again. Kazus is the only place where they could craft such a wing, but with the curse. How can we hope to find a mythical ring now? Oh, that's unfortunate. I'll tell you what, let's go exploration. So yes, as you can see, they're all ghostly. And they're all saying the same fucking thing, because, you know, screw actually trying to say other things. Is there a side, the way through these bits? Aha! Oh, and we can see, yeah, we can see through the map and stuff we can see. So, while we're in that little bit, we can see this bit. Hooray! Which allows us to access some money. Hooray! We can also take these stairs down and find a wellspring room, which doesn't work at the moment because of, well, the obvious. But, you know, since we're here, Blizzard! Ooh, lovely stuff. And another shield. That useful really comparatively. And oh god, my party is relatively still quite damaged from the before. But we now have a spell that actually does damage on the Black Mage. Hooray! And we found a chest in here. It contains a tonfa. A tonfa is a better weapon for a monk. Probably was worried for something that may have been a monster based on the statues, but yeah, it wasn't. So we're in the clear for now. What's this one? The White Slayer is in the western tower of the Castle Sasune. It's a holy sword, bane of the undead. However, only a wed mage can wield it. Yeah. Undead hordes roam the tunnels of the Sealed Cavern, but if cast Core on them, they may do some serious damage. I am King Sasune, but as you can see, the Jinn's curse has reduced me to this ghostly form. Only by defeating the Jinn can this foul curse be lifted. Where is the Jinn? He dwells in the Sealed Cavern north of this cave, but without a mythical ring you'll be powerless to seal him away. We heard that Her Highness Princess Sewa has one. Oh, how could I have forgotten the people of Kazus once presented her with a mythical ring? I fear she is nowhere to be found. Could she have been abducted by the Jinn? Oh, my poor Sewa. Ah, looks like it's our job to go save her. You can check out the Sealed Cavern. Oh, such stalwart warriors. When you reach the Sealed Cavern, you should know there is a secret door. The skeleton is the key. Please, we must defeat the Jinn and free my people from this wicked curse. They've had a spell put on them, you see. I'm going to head out of here. There are two towers. We'll take a look at them in a second, but I have an idea. How about I go back to Europe and heal, and then once I've healed, we can then start making our way back to the castle to see what we can do there. Now, one thing I can do, because of this whole supposed Weight Slayer, is I could swap him to Wed Mage. Can't use longswords, but that's quite a nice array of stuff. You can also see that what magic can still be used, potentially, hopefully. But you can exchange with someone the spells. So it's like, oh look, you can use those ones out of battle. But so if you need to swap any spells around, you can, which is good. Oh. It's good that that's a thing. So, in the Eastern Tower, what shall we find? Oh, treasure, which includes an antidote and eye drops. And on this floor, a bow with a wooden arrow and a phoenix down. Ah, phoenix down. Good old revival! Hooray! And if we head to the Western Tower, there's a high potion, holy arrow. 3 zombies. So yeah, let's utilize power spells. And yes, using Cure on an undead enemy does hurt it. Quite a nice, lovely thing to have that can occur. And at the top of this tower, monsters of a Griffin variety. Now we can't cure that would actually go bad. But we can blizzard it for 51 damage. Ouch. Kind of like the idea of me missing, my attacks not missing, and its attacks too missing. Hey, we did it, we killed it. And that nets us the White Slayer, which we can now equip onto a Red Mage, which increases his attacks tenfold. Now the thing is with a bow is it does less damage, but then you have to equip arrows. So with the Holy Arrow, we would actually deal 16 attack versus having a longsword and another longsword, which makes it 22, or a dagger, or a knife. Point being, clearly it's not as 4 hours as it meant to be. Oh yeah, we can equip a nunchaku, and apparently that's less accurate. Huh. Staff and staff. So if we equip the Holy Arrow and the bow, it'd be 15 in total, whereas that's 16, and then we can have a dagger for that to be even more. It really is just so bizarre, that is. Oh, blinding. That's what we needed, a blind. Level ups. Right. Now with that all sorted out, let us utilize the those because we've got blind on us now. That one just revives, right? Yeah, that one just revives. Whereas the one over here restores health and MP, which means we're still blind. God damn it! Well, I'm using eye drops because I kind of need my non-spell using attackers to not be blind. But anyway, we have an airship. We don't have any other way of going over this water, so airship it is. Bit over convoluted there a little bit, but welcome to the sealed cave. As you can see, there are chests and undead enemies. Ooh, we can utilize pure to attack. Nothing, but let's also not waste our things. And damn you, poisoning! So poison deals damage, and then you receive damage from the poison in and of itself. Ooh, 1 XP off a level. Oh, hey, a potion. If I really don't give a shit about my own pig, I can use Cure. Goes into level 6. Ah, a spare cure. Put it on dip. So now he can cure. like that. See? Lovely stuff. Sadly, Cure is now just in its most basic, purest form. Ah, back attacks. They're new. Apparently it's caused for the entirety of the enemies here to hit me fast. Well, we did it, we won that fight, but at the same time... So, one thing I have forgotten is that formation exists. Realistically, White Mage probably be in the back. And that's what a back attack would cause there to be a massive issue with. Position where using some potions would probably be ideal. We've got 500 gil, and the skeleton is the key. Oh, I wonder what the key is. It's a skeleton! That has a passage to it. And we've found the princess! Amsela, Princess of Sasuni. Your Highness, what are you doing here? I'm here to save my subjects, but I fear I cannot find a clear path through the monsters. Thankfully, my mythical wings spared me from the Jinn's curse. Nevertheless, these caves are dangerous, Your Highness. We should return to the castle. I will not. I'll forge ahead alone if I have to. How come? Your Highness, won't you reconsider? Please, take me with you. You cannot seal away the Jinn without my mythical wing. Then I suppose we must. An alliance of convenience as Sarah joins the party, but does not become a party member. Because of the way that the party system works, we don't suddenly gain any additional aspects. Oh, that's right. If you wish to talk to me, press the left trigger. Don't hesitate to ask me anything. Now, let's be off. So yeah, we can. Oh no, that's the map. So we can do that. I'm Sarah, and you are? I'm Tim. A pleasure. There, yeah, it's the enemy. On the third floor, Revenants. Oh, they can do poison by just attacking them. That's good to know. I'll call the poison once I'm out of battle. Because this is a high chance that what will happen is I'll cure the poison and the thing will attack and then cause the poison again. It's like, So... Arctic Wind. I like how with the one default speed, Sarah's just struggling to keep up. Oh, preemptive strikes, I love them. You've done that. Job level just seems to be a thing that exists. I have no idea if that actually means anything or not. But anyways, I wonder if the Jinn's just right over there. Well, before we encounter him, probably best I healed up. We can't solve that. No, it's the Djinn! Stand back. I will use my wing to banish the Djinn. Nothing happened. You think that silly trinket will stop me now? I've joined forces with the darkness, and together we're unstoppable! The Djinn attacked. And now it's time for us to do our job, fighting an enemy. Does decent damage, but I prefer it that he does that to no, not that one, please. Just do it to Tim, not Sim. I've only got a limited amount of blizzards left. I should save them a little bit. 5 damage. The unreliableness of hits. Until we get a way of accessing something like haste, we're not gonna really. Ooh, that's another 5 to the face. Hey, there we go. The Djinn is defeated, so yeah, outside of the fire and occasional attack, really a simple boss, but to be fair, we are still quite limited in what we can actually have brought to the table. A sleep pillow! Lovely. Now, Sarah, while the Djinn is weakened, use your wing! So, raise the wing high up. The Djinn dispersed like mist. The wing's power sealed him deep within the cavern once again. Thank you so much. I wouldn't have been able to seal away the Djinn without your help. What remains is to cast this wing into the well-spinning castle so soon and the Djinn's curse will be lifted. For now, I'll use the wing's power to warp us back to the castle. You know, simple enough behaviour. Well, one teleportation to the wellspring. Sarah proceeds to throw the wing into the wellspring. Ugh, pardon me. There. Now the Djinn's curse should be broken. We wouldn't be here without you all. Thank you. So we must part ways. I've a duty to my father and my people, after all. Word that I could travel you, but I'd only be in your way. Oh, Sarah. Come back when you finish your journey. I'll be waiting for you, for as long as it takes. We swear to return. And Sarah has left the party. What a nice short-term party member. That does absolutely nothing, but somehow still more useful than some of the Final Fantasy II party members. So, take that for what you will. Hello there, King Sasune. Thank you, brave warriors. You have sealed away the Djinn and saved my precious Sarah. I owe you a debt of gratitude. Take this, a justful aid on your quest. We received a canoe, because we need that to get back to our airship. Thank you, warriors elect. You may rest here as long as you wish. So I would appreciate spending more time with you. I don't appreciate the idea of spending time with her, though. What about that one? But yes, we can rest here. Get a bit of a snooze on, you know. Simple enough. Wait. Now the people can be happy. The princess has missed you. Our room is at the top of the tower to the right. So if we want to go and talk to Sarah, we hop up the eastern tower. And there she is. I have to stay here with my father. Oh, that's just the dialogue from earlier. Ah. Anyway, I'm back onto the airship, and, well, there's not much else we can do, so let's at least go and check how Cassis is doing now that it's been brought back, and Sid. It's an old Sid. Well done. I knew you could pull it off, but you're glad you had my airship, huh? I'm just happy it was used for a good cause. Might I ask another favour? Can you get me back to the missus in Canaan? Please, she's been waiting a mighty long time. Sid has joined the party, huzzah! It's always nice to have a Sid. And not assist, that would be absolutely abhorrent. But now that we're here, we can grab fire, which can only be used by red and black mages. Items. When was supposed to be learned? Ah shit, that's a date. Ah, you still haven't. So we have to remove the sleep so we can learn the fire. There we go. That's on me. But weaponry-wise, we can get a mithril knife, a mithril rod, a mithril sword, a mithril rod. Knife, why not? So, mithril sword, mithril knife, and stuff. Mithril rod, and all different things there. But yes, mithril apparel. Need to see. Like the mithril shield, mithril helm, mithril armor, mithril braces, and mithril gloves. I just bought 2 of each, I just realised that. I'll buy that and kind of everyone's really actually? Oh no. I'm not using the shield, so... Beautiful gloves. Yeah, so this is the thing. Monk is actually nice low maintenance in terms of what there is to equip. Let's see the places we've got a spare set of mithril gloves now. Lovely us. Only through the Primary Mountain Range has never found it, but it's been put by a huge box since the earthquake. But yes, there's all the various NPCs that are around there now if you really want to go talk to them. Anyways, on to Sid's airship and... still got this slight issue here. Sid's the name? Maybe you heard of me. I'm an expert airship craftsman, I have, you know. So we have this slight issue with that. Maybe there is someone in the town that could help us. Thanks to you, I'm back to normal again. I feel fit as a fiddle. Kaz's made its fortunes off its mine, arsons from town-made weapons and armor out of the mithril here. Tugger's the finest blacksmith around. He lives by himself in his very house. That's what you say. Been thinking about that boulder that's blocking the way to Canaan. I reckon if my airship had a mithril prow, we could burst through. I'll say no more. I'll get you ready for you in a jiffy. Well, that was quick. Ooh. All done. No need to thank me, you saved the town after all. This is a show I appreciation. Now take care of her. Tucker affixed a mithril prow to the airship. Hooray! Let's give that Bolson boulder a good old-fashioned whooping. You know what, I agree, Sid. That boulder certainly needs a bit of a slacking. We might overdid it a little bit there. The missus is waiting for me in Canaan. I've got to get back. So we've kind of screwed ourselves over a little bit, but also not really. It's not surprising that the game would want to stop us from just going waltzing off into other areas that the game doesn't want us to be in. saddened by the sleep pit. Well, there's a settlement near a mountain, so might as well go here. It's Kandan. Thanks for all your help. If there's anything I can do for you, let me know. Kind of think of it, if I could put together another airship, I bet you could put it through its paces. But we'll have to make a few design improvements. And no one knows more about that stuff than King Argus. You should go see him. Anyway, thanks again. Come back to visit anytime. Sid has left the party. And while we're here, we'll go around talking to people and seeing what we can find. Because, you know, there's a whole town of stuff. Apparently, I heard that long ago a travelling mage hid some medical herbs in town. As for the wheres and wherefores, who knows? I haven't been myself, but they say there's a gnome village in the forest down south. Ooh, gnomes, you say? There's a dancer. Woohoo! I'm a dancer, can't you tell? Want to see me dance? No, don't actually. Well, there's trees around. Arrow is a white magic spell that lets you manipulate the wind to damage your enemy. Flying monsters hate it. Something to harm flying monsters. But yay, thunder spell! Poison. Some of those things just never work in my favour. First learn thunder on the red mage. So it gets one use of thunder. That's neat. Any hidden item here? Nope, nope, nope. But we can go into the water. And the waterfall, which deals damage to us. Ow. So that could only be that. Yeah, an elixir. Ooh, elixirs are kind of nice to have, as they do restore both health and MP. Though ideally, you save them for the right time when it's going to be needed most, when your resources truly are that dwindled. Anyway, in the weapon shop, we can find mithril knives, swords, swords, and also great bows alongside iron arrows. Those are certainly something, aren't they? What's in this place? Ah, your standard revival place. If you use the mini spell, you can turn into a gnome-sized version of yourself. So my last one to a young man named Dash. We'll meet them in the future. A traveller named Dash wanted to town recently, but he didn't stick around. Not sure where he was heading. Been caught in the trees. Try to go into the armor bit, which has the same stuff as previously, as we found previously. Hooray! There, which has. Hey, it's Sid's place. I'm glad you stopped by. You see, my wife fell ill while I was away. Come on, honey, you'll pull through. Oh, if only I had an elixir. Oh, hey. Well, we did happen to find an elixir. I mean, we can give it to her. Heavens above, I'm cured. Thank you, oh, thank you. I did it. We healed Sid's wife. Looks like I owe you one again. Does that mean I owe you two? I know. Give this candle behind me a tinkle. It'll open the way to the hangar where I used to park the old airship. I'll be settled to anything you find down there. Hooray! Man, our kindness knows no bounds. Now to take all his shit. A gold needle, a phoenix down, a blind, an iron arrow, a great bow, a potion, thank you for a gnomish bread, gnomish bread. I wonder if the bread is gnomish. I prefer goblin bread. Goblins are better than gnomes. Gold needle, potion, eye potion, phoenix down. Cool. And for the record, both gnomes and goblins have had quite a few nice designs over the years in various games and other forms of media. But I feel like goblins are better. I appreciate a good gnome, but let's face it, when your first thought of a gnome will probably be Phenomegon! Then it's like, oh yeah, we've already been in this building. I'm being bad at my job again. Yay! Hidden items! Yay, a mallet! There's hidden items in a wall. Is there a thing around here? Oh, maybe it's here. Yeah. A gold needle. Hello, person in bed. Oh, Dash. I'm so lonely here without you. You traveled south to Giant's Peak where the dragons roost. I miss you so. Oh. I feel like he might be dragon food then at that point. Not the smartest decision in the world. I know. I'm going to go to where all the dragons are. Smarter words have been said. Well, snoozing time. And then we're awake. Well rested. Huzzah. Well, I think we've done all we can here for now, and yeah, looking at the map, there's not really much else. We can head south and be like, this mountain is full of mountain. And that's about it, really. We can find mandrakes. They hit for damage. They kindly play by in an efficient manner that doesn't involve my party dying in the process. I don't want to have to continuously go back to a place to heal. But our next location appears to be this Dragon's Peak. Oh, there's a huge fuck-off dragon! You know what, guys? I think we should just go the other direction. You know, this death spell doesn't seem all that important, in my opinion. Let's not get ourselves killed, please. Well, anyways, birds, dead birds. Those mandrakes were harder than the birds. Sometimes maybe I'm just getting unlucky. Anyway, a gold needle. A preemptive strike on these birds that we were able to one-shot both of. Not that time. That one took. But you know, happens. Job trainee. And oh, gold needle. Leveled up one job to level 10. Fireflies, won't you shut your eyes? 'Cause I just can't wait. I will one day watch the show Firefly so I can make some other kind of reference. I shall refuse to reference Ho-Yo First games until they stop making Guna bait that bait when it comes to potentially looking like children characters, which will be never. I'm just being sensitive. Actually, yeah, now we have arrow. We have one use of arrow. The one enemy that suffers from wind, we have to make it count. Thankfully, my party seems to actually be doing a good job, especially at the dodging. Hooray! Well, anyways, up we go. Oh yeah, we're going up towards the big huge fuck off dragon. Why did we do this? Why did we decide that this was a good idea? Oh god, we're being fed to the babies. The dragon's angry. Gawk. Yeah, I honestly, I think we had smarter ideas. Like my suggestion earlier. Let's not go up the dragon's peak. There's probably a dragon. Actually, if we could steal the babies, maybe we can make a fortune. You know what? I realise I'm an evil person. And this bush is wiggling. What's that? Russell. Oh, it's a person! Whoa, how the heck did you guys get up here? Ah, this is the dash that we will refer to. Wait, don't tell me you got captured by the dragon too, didn't you? Ha! Losers. That's rich, coming from the dragon's next meal. Oh, we're all dragon food at this point, but just a touche. I guess you're right. My name's Dash. I'm Tim. Gotta be up front with you. I've got amnesia. By Jove, it would appear that they have amnesia. Make the Futurama reference if you decide to. Can't remember a thing except my own name. I know that I came up here for a reason. I just don't remember what it is. Uh-oh, the dragon's back. Hide! A dragon attacks from the sky. We don't stand a chance against it. We gotta run for your lives! Oh, what sort of dragon could it be anyway? Ah, Bahamut! You know what? Dash has the right idea. Let's get the fuck out of here! Phew! That was close. Come on, let's get out of here. Agreed. I don't think we're strong enough to take on Bahamut at this point. What the fuck, game? Here, you can have this. It's a spell called Mini. I don't think I've got the magic know-how to use it anyway. In exchange, mind if I tag along on your journey? Ah, sure, that's what you want to do. Good, then it's settled. Glad to know you all. So we get the spell Mini, and Dash has joined our party. Lovely stuff. Now, how about we get the fuck off this mountain? We can jump down. Geronimo! BBC takes notes for later episodes of Doctor Who. Anyway. We did it! We leapt off. Oh no, we got took into a different mountain. That ain't good. That ain't good at all, and we are in the middle of nowhere. Well, there's a clearing here that takes us to a healing corpse. I'm a gnome from Topus Forest to the south, here to draw water on this magic wellspring. You're welcome to pay us a visit, but you'll need to cast Mini on yourselves first. We can't have big folk smashing the place up. Fair enough. Health and MP restore. That gets our allies back on that one. Statuses. Lovely stuff. So yes, the Mini status. Well, first we need to learn it, so it is a level 2 spell. We are now tiny. However, we should probably unmute ourselves, restore our MP, because being in the mini state means physical attacks do nothing. They legit do like jack shit. So ideally, maybe we should investigate the area as a whole, see if we can figure out which tile. I believe I found the tile it probably is, but oh. Let us deal with these basilisks first, and we'll save our spell usage for later. So ideally, it might be worth us either allowing some of the other damaging spells to be split between the characters, or for just an in general, we'll try and see if we can buy some additional ones for when we have to be tiny. And we get a potion. Lovely stuff. So yes, now we shall use the spell. Frankly, we can target all, so it's not a shit, I'm going to need a lot more MP moment, but welcome to Tozus. Full of the gnomish gnomes, not a familiar face among the lot of you. There's a tunnel that runs through the Minios range. You can use it to get to Miraklika Basin, home of the Vikings. Dr. Selko knows all about the tunnel to Miraklika Basin. Alright, well, let's head into this building while we're here. And it's the inn. Okay, well, we'll go back here in a second. Do pay attention to the symbols, methinks. We're all gnomes here. Can't find a friendlier bunch, no siree. Get on my way, then. Magic shop, please tell me you have magic available to me. Ooh, do. Spare arrow is always nice to get. However, I will also happily take I'll take 2 fires, 2 blizzards, and a thunder. Alright, so anyway, while we're doing this, I'm just gonna... That's what I'll do, and then win to be a bunch. Now our spellcasting will definitely be a thing of decentness. There is a thing here that has a gnomish bread, which gives a detailed map. I think Quality of Life stops that. It's got the same effect as the sight spell that we don't have. One bite of gnomish bread and the whole world will be spread out below you, man. Far out. No, It's so fun having to talk like this because we're in the gnomish village and the gnomes obviously talk more like this, all nasally and shit. Why am I doing this to myself, you might be wondering, but you know, sometimes it has to happen. I could always be doing a worse voice, you know. It could always be more higher pitched like this. Ow. While I hurt my own throat and ears and everything else, below the neck, somehow. I don't think there's any. Are there any inroads in this area? There are. And there's 2 chests that I'm just not finding. Oh well. I need an antidote. No, sorry, I didn't say anything. I need an antidote. Here's your antidote, you fucker. Fuck. That hit the spot. Something I ate really didn't agree with me. You saved my life, and you're probably gonna have to change the sheets. In return, I'll tell you about the shortcut to Miracle Basin. Just take the stairs over here. They lead straight to the secret tunnel. We learned the shortcut. Hooray! Oh, secret tunnel. Secret tunnel. Through the mountains. I have lost every potential viewer I could have. And rightfully so. Oh yeah, look for that. Take these missile bases. And welcome to Tosis Tunnel. Thankfully we're not coming. It's speaking too soon. Look out! It's a bunch of leprechauns! No! I really should maybe have chosen some maybe black mage on this end. But you die to a blizzard! You die to a fire! Ow! One. Yeah. And that represents the physical damage side of things. I'm really committing to the bit, aren't I? That sounded more like a skeleton or Pyrus. Oh no! A bug attack! Thunder! The thunder spell! Thunder spells! Ow! I'm making myself laugh now. Why am I doing this? Just kill them all, please! I want to get out of this fucking mini-sized... Oh god, they're killing me! It's Tim! Wim, Sim and Dim! The gnomish onions! Huzzah! Oh, thank goodness we're out of there! Right, magic, my nature, use, ready, oh, there we go. Cure, and then jobs. We can actually stick to Red Mage for a little bit. I'm fine with switching back to Monk for physical attacks, but, you know, stick to Red Mage for a little bit. Not a bad idea. But we could also go Warrior. Yeah, let's go back to Warrior. Yeah, that works. But we did it! We did it, Dash! Looks like you all know what you're doing. I think I'll come along. Yeah, good idea. I recommend that. Anyways, Vikings Cove! Oh, it's time for some fight. These aren't Vikings, these are pirates! I was false advertised! Fuck you, so money. We're Vikings, pillagers of the open sea. Well, we used to be. Why the old sea dragon showed up after the earthquake and wrecked all our ships. All but one. The Enterprise was spared. But we can't set sail with that monster still out there. Oh, that sounds like a you problem. Maybe an us problem. Just rest in my eyes. Grog is the only thing holding me together. Viking ain't a Viking unless he's sailing the ocean waves. That building on the cape is Nepto Temple. Pops ought to know more about it. Ask him. Boss ain't got a clue how to handle the sea dragon. How's a Viking supposed to fight a monster like that? That's true. How are you meant to fight a monster like that one? Huh. What do? You sell the mini spells as well as all spells from before. Interesting. Having a spare mini user isn't a bad idea. Actually, I do want to use the inn here, actually, because I need the level 2 MP for mini. Apparently, that's just a thing that's occurring. We want you to be tiny, the tiny little tiny thing. Oh, little. Well, while I'd be offensive to the Irish, Oh, well, I wasn't hiding. No, I was just waiting for Pops. That's all. So, as you're born, I'm the oldest Viking here. I know more about the Neptune dragon. That vicious beast is meant to sleep in its temple for eternity. But since the great earthquake, something roused the dragon from its slumber. Now reaches any ship that sails the seas. Ooh, that's not so good. We can take this money, however, in the process. And there's a spring here for if you need to revive KO'd enemies. KO'd enemies? No, no, you're horrible. KO'd allies. Treasure that they're not stopping me from taking. Ah, Blizzara, Firewolf, and Thundara. They are level 3 black spells. No one here can use level 3, however. So we'll refrain from teaching them to people for now. I've tried everything, but I just can't win against that sea dragon. Get rid of that monster, I'll give you anything. I'd even give you the Enterprise. You got a deal? Yeah, sure. Yeah. I have no idea where that cannonball landed. Probably in the ocean. But anyways, yes. We are now in this little bit, which gives us access to a ship. But by trying to go upwards, we kind of encountered the Neptune dragon, which we cannot fight. Don't fight. Don't even Wimb! No! He's dead. And yes, that was a beastinary entry you need to get. Right, let's go revive Wim real quick. He's a key part of the team, after all. This is one thing that's definitely nice to have, is that all our party members are with us from the word go and not having to worry about them leaving or dying or anything like that. Oh, actually, we now need to go to the bit health. Actually, yes, I do actually need to do that then. Oh, God. Oh, I can feel the warmth coming from the curtain. Like, oh, God. We've entered a heat wave as far as I'm concerned. It shouldn't be getting to 30 plus degrees. Although then again, I see like a video sometimes of someone being like, oh, it's like 30 degrees. And it's like, oh, wait, that person's American. American in America, my bad. Welcome to Neptune Temple, where this eyes is missing, and oh, you can only fit if we use mini. And I don't have MP on those two, and well, not really the best we've got. Sure, why not? Okay, I'm now going to turn encounters off as I head back so I can heal again. As apparently, switching jobs doesn't give you your MP. It makes sense though. It's to stop you from basically switching job and then switching back, as a way of not having to use AFAs outside of battle, or going to end, because then at that point you can just keep doing that and use cure a whole bunch, so, and then swap jobs again. So yeah, we'll go back to having encounters once we're back at the Neptune Temple. Just and once Spirit tries, let's go! And we fit through the eye socket. Welcome to the temple, where we have to rely on magic. Well, we have to rely on magic we can cast. Do, 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 do. We did it! We won the battle! Ah, crap holes. A serpent sword. Equipable by red mages. It's infused with the power of lightning. I might have inadvertently gone the correct way. Holy shit. Thanks, game. I'm so happy to have gone in this direction. This is not good. So 2 are dead, 1's poisoned, and the other's on 29 health. Yeah, so there's an enemy there. Man, it's a good thing I've got Phoenix Downs. So it's so good that multiple people have cure. Oh wait, now I've just used up all of Dim's mana. It's a giant rat! No! No gem for you! I'll nibble anyone who tries to take it! Squeak! What was that? Ow! Ow, my everything! Well, time for the single usage of Fanta from Dim! Time for Sim to be on the verge of death! Damn it, that's not enough! Alright. Yeah, 1 damage from 4 hits. Ooh. Ah! Goody! Fire! Just wants to hammer home the damage. Oh, right. I've got the MP for this. It's not dead. Another MP. This fuck. I rely on Wim at the moment. There's no even point in healing anyone else. Yeah, Tim's dead. Oh god. Yay, we did it, but Tim doesn't get XP because of it. Yay, I love that. We obtained the Nepto Eye. I'm gonna tell me. Oh, I did take it off. Right, okay. So while I will use this Phoenix down, I have like no magic. I can at least cure, but I'm gonna have to now. That's great. A bit of grinding for more MP spots would have been decent, I guess. So there is more to this dungeon then, because there's these chests: a shell helm and a shell armor. What do they equip? Making tough shells and just making tough shells. Okay. Right, let's get our party out of here. We need to get out, heal. Now to return the Neptune's Dragon's Eye to its rightful place. Yeah, might as well. access to a ship. It is I, Neptune the Sea Dragon. I thank you for turning my eye. It's no ordinary gem, it is the vessel for my soul. Without it, my physical manifestation cannot be controlled. By way of thanks, I bequeath to you the Fang of Water. Use its power to destroy those obstacles that may block your path. We attained the Fang of Water. That's quite nice, actually. Thank you, Dave. Water has lost that which once simmered within. That which caused the great earthquake also trapped the light of the elements deep within the earth. I beseech you, please, restore our light. And the Neptune Dragon resumes its slumber. So yeah, that means that beastnary entry for that Neptune Dragon is only gettable if you actually go and foolishly think I can survive it. Anyway, I don't even have the MP for Mini. Fucking hell. So currently, I'm not able to use red mage can't use level 3 black mage. I guess that's the thing, is that's how red mage does work. Well, I don't know about anyone else, but just like with Final Fantasy 2, we can go on pretty much most tiles and oh god, sea elementals! No! I'm so happy to see something that doesn't just murder me the moment I take a single step. I think the way Jordan works means that it counts for both weapons hitting at the same time, so you're guaranteed at least 2 hits. Maybe your level does matter, and that's what's stopping people from coming stuff. Okay, so we've got a bunch of land available to us now, pretty much, because yeah, if we start up north, we get out of this bit and we'd be able to access quite a bit actually. Oh. There is a castle here. Let's see what this has then to it. Castle Argus. Argus. Hello? All the round table. There's no one here. But where could everyone be? Ah, okay, that's for KO purposes. And that's for health and MP. Okay, cool. Nothing else in this bit. This one looks different. Ah, that opens the wall. Lovely stuff. Treasure. Money. Woohoo, a witcher. I sure hope they don't mind me looting their coffers while they're not here. Ladies and gentlemen, be I evil? Ooh, that door's locked. I don't think we've got a key for that game. Is this one also locked then? Yes, as well. Okay, so that's stuff we might have to go back for. But anyway. Nice of us to figure out a little bit of a secret there. Other than that, I don't think there's anything else we can do here at Castle Argus then. But wait, where could they possibly be then? Oh. It stared at me, but that flyer doesn't look like it's got eyes. How could it have stared at me? I want to call shenanigans. Right, well. Head in the hole. Kill a fish. They are definitely killer to some extent. They've just sent Dim down to 10 out. Oh, there's this tower here. Oh, look, wait, what? Tower of Owen, okay, fair enough, but, you know what, I have a feeling we can't send our ship through now. I'd rather not destroy yet another thing. So, yeah, let's explore this tower then. There's frogs, ribbits. One of them is called Power Wog or something. Dark Attack, Pugmans, Blizzard! Ah, the Thunder Spell! The bullies! Coward having to hit my hero. Low on health. Ooh, fires. It's on it being a back attack. So it looks like. Shall we dive under? How exactly are we supposed to do that? Maybe we have to become frogs first. Okay, game. Pray tell, how do we become frog? It's here. We're here. You see the wibbits? I guess we're not meant to be here yet then. Okay. And I don't see anything else we can say. So let's head back to. Oh, hey, a town. So there's a town there. What else is there? Let's actually explore a little bit. There's a cave here. Wait, I saw something. There's a thing in the water. Where's this cave then? Golden Gulch. Oh, these are the Golgans. This is Golden Gulch. You should know that we Golgans are born sightless. However, we got for our luck, vision with a sixth sense. Some of us kinda can even see the future. They can see the future. We have the wind crystal, source of light in whose power has been bestowed upon you. Henceforth, you must go to the crystals of fire, water, and earth. They'll grant you greater powers than you already possess. The great earthquake was only the beginning. Tremors tore the lines asunder. Crystals? Oh yeah, I love that stuff there. So, thing words called to you? Okay. So mostly it's just about stuff, I guess. Well, anyways. And down here is the one that we saw in the opening bit. I have been expecting you. Take this spell and use it to enter the Tower of Owen to the north. Your destiny awaits you there, Dash. Ah, Toad! Now we're going to need someone who's able to cast Toad. Well, I guess that's all Golden Gulch offers to us. I want to investigate what that town is. Ooh, there's a bit of a clearing. It's a chocobo woods! Look at them! Look at the chocobos! We want a chocobo! Yippee! Yahoo! Yeah! I'm gonna have to disembark. Because I already got my ship. Damn it! I can't take the chocobo to faraway lands. Oh! Oh, that's that's a thing. So there's Torkoal here. There's nothing there. Okay, I think we'll refrain from that for the moment, methinks, because it looks like that big giant spaghetti monster is up to something. Whereas at least we know the direction of where we're meant to go from when it came to what the Golden Torch said. Toad is level 2. And it's white magic as well. So the level 2 spells. Also, I can be miniaturized or turned into a frog. I gotta tell you, certainly something. I sure do love having my limited spell slots be utilized for the purposes of this. But look at them. Look at them, they're so silly looking. But folks, now let's get going. For the power of having lungs, having gills, I guess now, or lungs that are more able to felicitate water. Thankfully, I don't think we need to remain as toads. Welcome to the Tower of Hope. Hope you like it here, for it shall be your final resting place. This place looks familiar. Well, here we go. Pugman. Get nunchucked. Ow! That's the thing with the monk, is they are definitely very much a glass cannon kind of job. Let's kiss. They're petite mages with Basara. And they just chose to kill me white mage. And I don't have any revival items. I don't have any revival items. Right, let's... Oh look, a Maiden's Kiss. Oh, that still did a lot. Hehehe. Wait, I remember. I'm an ancient. And these are Orkiskis. You fuckers! Fuck you! What am I meant to do to counteract that, huh? I have no Phoenix Downs! I am loading these autosaves! But fine, if it's clear that they are too squishy as a monk, I'll just... maybe they better blind me, but no, I haven't got any fucking MP. They won't have any MP, that'll waste my time. Right, so yeah, oh, he remembers that he's an agent. Woo, yay. Oh good, a preemptive strike this time. And against different enemies too. Turfing! Probably by the Red Mage. Your soul shall wander these sudden halls forever! Now remember now, there's a hidden switch on the 5th floor. It's on the 8th section of wall from the left. like the design of this tower, but I don't like the fact that these enemies are reaming me in such a way that's just not fun, because I don't have any way of dealing with them killing my party members. I, Medusa, shall destroy this tower in the name of sand. The continent will plummet from its place in the skies. You will not interfere. Now die. It appears that it wants me to die. However, I prefer the idea of living. No, not petrify, no, we gotta deal with petrify in the fight. Oh yeah, it's Medusa, that's right. But still, no! That's why the game gives you a bunch of gold needles, because otherwise you'd be screwed. No! Stop that! You bitch! But I can't wait for it to steady again. Nope, Thunder. Okay. Ooh, that's bizarre we're hitting. So that's not too bad. I can handle that sort of situation. Oh, what I wouldn't give to have haste or berserk at this point. Okay, go using spell. Come on. Dead. No. Still alive. Fuck. Free it! Oh, fuck you, game! I have no way of doing it. Like, the game just has not been that kind in terms of revival items. Fucking cures! I just killed the wrong person. No, it's just nothing now. I killed the wrong person, and there's nothing I can do. There's nothing I can do. There's nothing I can do. I can use a high potion. I'll use a regular potion. Perfect. I need the damage output. Oh, it's finally done. Okay, right. Well, Wim gets no fucking XP. Tim didn't get XP from the mouse, so this is great. Can I go a boss fight without anyone dying? Be appreciated. The flames lick and flare wildly. The explosion looks imminent. No, don't go near it. I remember now. I'm one of the remaining agents, the watchman of this tower. I was only supposed to awaken if something happened to the tower. But I was asleep for so long my memories were scrambled when I woke up. I forgot my purpose. This doesn't look good. I don't know how to stabilize the flames. I can only do it from inside the reactor. I have no choice. This tower is the only thing keeping the continent afloat. If it blows, we'll all fall way out of the sky. This is farewell. Thanks for your help. Dash, no! Stop! You'll die! This is my destiny. Don't worry, once I repair the furnace, that whirlpool should stop as well. Then you can search for the Dwarven Island. That's where you'll find the fire crystal. Once I'm in, I'll warp you all outside. It's been a blast. Literally. Now then, here I go. And so Dash leaps into the flames. Dash! We hardly knew ye! Damn it! Can we go one Final Fantasy game without someone doing stupid sacrificial bullshit? Anyway, Final Fantasy 4 and I should not have in my mouth. But we did it. The watchman's duty. We're now back out here. There is supposedly a dwarven island somewhere. I'm going to take the initiative and do some I can do. Did we finally get access to level 3? We did. We finally got access to level 3. No, in a way, a part of me thinks maybe I should change where they are in the formation and make them Black Mage. Like, Red Mage just isn't cutting it, and it's more useful for when we say need to be utilising. But then again, yeah, it means we've got access to a lot more spell usage. Also, I should probably learn on Fire, Bizarre, and Thunder instead of so I can use it. Where's the thing I can revive my allies with? It's one of these buildings. There it is. I just stand there like an idiot. It is so much of a nuisance. Hell, for all I know, I went in underprepared and I could have won. No, Phoenix Stones are hard to get your hands on. So the game just expects you to just be able to just tank every hit ever. Okay, cool. Thank you, game. Let's turn encounters on because we're now in the sea. Sargans! Well, there's an island over here. I think we should at least take our shot there. Alright, monk's useless. Please tell me this is the dwarven bit. Hey, it is. Okay, so dwarven hollows. La-hee-ho! La-hee-ho! La-hee-ho to you all, dwarven people. I don't have... Do you guys still have Phoenix Downs? They do, and they cost 1,000. No, wait, no, I need to have 5 of them. Then I can use this to heal. The horrible villain Gusto took one of our horns of ice and off to the subterranean lake, but dwarves don't float. How are we supposed to get our treasures back? Oh, so that's what an invisible barrier looks like. Huh. Right-ho, the horn of ice was stolen. This would appear to have been the case. There's a treasury area, but it would appear that there's a rock blocking our way. Oh wells. Tell me, dwarves, do you have good armor? Ice armor, ice helm, ice shield, mage robe, mages like, and mechanical P, which, yeah. Resistant to flames. Well, I mean, if we're about to face a flame person, then this stuff might be useful. So the game's going to do that, because the flame armor is stronger. Okay. Yeah, the gamepad P is just definitely bad. Mage robe. There we go, that's useful. I'm not using a wad. What's give intellect? So I think having some of the mythical, some words are useful because they do give intellect, even if they're supposedly not as good. So yeah, that's fine. Fire staff and ice staff. Does more damage. Maybe that's it. Maybe it's just the fact that the monk was just hadn't had better gear now. Okay, that's just a pool. Right, next location then must be above us. Because it's like, oh, dwarfs can't float, so... That's not good stuff. That the monk hits it a lot and takes so much damage. We took so much damage in this fight still. I'm assuming this is another chocobo forest of some kind? Yeah, it is. Oh, chocobo's in the air. And then this be a molten cave. Wall of fire is obstructing the path. We can't go in there then. So I have no idea where the subterranean cave thing is. Oh, the seahorses use thunder. Oh no. Oh no. Maybe I just need to grind a bit, and I can use the dwarf's place to heal. Oh, I'm talking about grinding. Oh no, I might as well put on 4 times boost. And then now I have to worry about level again. I'll tell you what though, it is 8:30 and it's starting to get very warm and very stuffy in here. So next time we'll figure out where we're meant to go. I might end up having to start the guide count. As I don't know where I'm meant to be going entirely. Maybe we'll head over to that Torkoal place and see how things are going over there. So yeah, I can't save while in here. I'll have to leave the place because it counts as being in an area that's not savable in. So that's great. File 1. So yeah, I'm gonna get out of here before I die of heat stroke. So yeah.